Hello, my beautiful subscribers, my beautiful members. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I wanted to get on here quickly to talk to you about a new social media endeavor I am going to take. First, please know that I did not take this decision lightly. I have been mulling over this for well over a year. And that being said, I have decided to take the majority of my content to Patreon. This does not mean I will not be engaged with my YouTube subscribers anymore. That is, I'm not leaving, okay? I am grateful for you all. I am so grateful, believe me. My focus will be directed more toward developing my Patreon and growing it, just as I have with the YouTube channel. This is not happening overnight. This is going to be slow because when things rise up too quickly, they often fall, so it's gonna be gradual. I will mainly put out like cropped previews or snippets of videos that are over on Patreon in full. You will still get them on YouTube, but they just won't be in full. So any movies, documentaries, full albums, videos that I react to, the full version of them will be on Patreon. As I mentioned before, I did not take this decision lightly. But the only way that I can produce significantly more content is to do this. Most of you know why, but for some of you that don't, let me just explain a little bit more because I believe in being very transparent. I am a single mother, and I am the sole financial provider for my autistic son. He's 6 years old, he's as cute as can be, and just truly the light of my life. I have my solo therapy practice, which is how I make most of my income. Still, it's very hard making ends meet, being a single mom of a child with special needs, because it requires just more than the average kid. Please understand that I don't say any of this to make you feel sorry for me or make you have pity for me in any way. That's the last thing that I need, trust me. But at the same time, I'm all about transparency. Only fair that I give you the reasons for this much needed change. So being a single mom, I have to pay for childcare while I'm filming these YouTube videos, and they are way longer and take way longer than the final cut that you see on YouTube. Most of you know that childcare is not cheap. Along with childcare while I'm filming, I'm currently editing all of my own videos because I can no longer afford someone to edit for me. And that is something that I did have when I started this channel. I had a lot more support. And between recording reactions and editing them, it can take hours, trust me. This is one of the key issues and why I haven't been able to put out as many videos as I usually do. And it really bumps me out because I love it.
Wanna go?
Can we go over to Bella's?
Wanna go, Bella's?
Yeah, Okay, so going back to YouTube, they take the majority of the money that I receive from my members. So as packed as life already is, and as much as I love reacting and making these videos for you all, it's hard to make it a priority when I'm trying to find ways to make additional income for my family. If I had a choice, I'd rather just go to Patreon and have you all follow me there, make up the additional income that's needed. Patreon does not take hardly any of my earnings at all, not like YouTube does. In fact, they only take a small portion, especially when compared to YouTube. Patreon also does not have the constricting copyright issues that I run into with YouTube that you mostly all know about. The rules are much more lax, and I need that. Honestly, there's so many more things that I can do that on Patreon that I can't do on YouTube. Or if they can be done on YouTube, so many rules and regulations that usually come along with it. And it's hard. I spend a lot of time disputing these copyright issues. It's becoming harder and harder. I also want to safeguard the Men with Mayor community that I built on YouTube from going away. I've already had a strike on my channel, which is crazy to me. And I just recently got a warning because of posting about Kanye. So yeah, it's getting weird. So I want to safeguard it so that this doesn't just go away, because if you get 3 strikes against your channel, it's gone. So if I go ahead and start moving over to Patreon, then it'll make me feel better, like this is never going to go away. So listen, if you already are a member on YouTube, you're so amazing. thank you. You would rather not pay for both, which I totally understand. And my best suggestion for you would be to drop your YouTube membership, put that money towards one of the 3 tiers on my Patreon. I'll tell you a little bit about the tier. There are only 3 tiers. The first one is $5. That's giving me your support. That's just for the people that are like, hey, I like your content. I want you to keep producing it. Here's my support. Every month I'll shoot you $5. And you'll also get access to all the videos and behind the scenes things, snippets too. And then the next tier is the $10 tier, and that is where I give you a shout out in every single one of the videos. So you have everything from the first tier, all the behind the scenes, but then you also get a personal shout out in every single video. It's kind of like you are the associate producers in a way. So the $30 tier, which is the highest tier a month, is really awesome. You have everything from the previous tiers, but you also get 1 song request that I guarantee you I will do every 2 months. I'm afraid to say at the beginning every month. I probably can do it, but I'm afraid to say it if I get a lot of people. I just don't know. I just don't know yet. So $30, you get a guaranteed song reaction or video reaction. All the information is there. So that's pretty amazing. So there's gonna be things on Patreon that I can do, but I can't do on YouTube. That's gonna be like full album reactions, movie reactions, documentary reactions, as well as music video reactions. I will do more live streams. There will be live streams for sure. And you can also do, like, let's say you don't wanna pay the $30 a month and get your guaranteed reaction to a song. You can pay, if you want, to just go to Patreon and just pay for a reaction. So obviously, the higher the tier, the more things that you have access to. But there are options if you don't want to pay any of the tiers on Patreon, but you want to just pay for a song request. You can do that as well. But what I really love is that if there is like a movie request that you want to do or reaction and it's a long one, and let's say that you can't afford it, then you can crowdsource it. You all can get together in the Men with Mayor community, be like, hey, I really want her to react to the whole entire Reputation album, for example. And yeah, you all can like chip in so that these things that you've really been wanting and you've been asking for, you'll get faster. And it's also going to be very cool because there's going to be a chat room for all of the members of Patreon that get to communicate with each other. Myself and my amazing team who are subscribers and members that I have built a relationship with, they are helping me to come up with way more ideas too. So there's more things that's going to be coming for the tiers. This is really the starting place. I'm figuring it out as I go. If you have any comments or questions or concerns, please use the email mwmfaqs@gmail.com, and a member of the team will get back to you for sure. And if you have a paid requested song, then you want to email mwithmrequest@gmail.com. I hope this all made sense. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be up and ready to go tomorrow, March 1st. It's crazy. And we will go with it. But I hope I made my reasoning make sense. I am not leaving YouTube again. I am not leaving YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube has been very good to me. Restrictions though, and some issues and time management in my life and the money that I'm not making, I know probably will be better served for me and give me more access to do things on Patreon. All right, I love you all. You all take care. Bye.
Mommy!
Okay, I'm done, sweetie.
Mommy.